I can't tell you a thing about this. T. Looks like a one-person project. Jasmine Fancy. Okay. Looks like indie rock from what I can tell. I could be very well wrong though, but it looks like to be indie rock. And usually these indie rock kind of bands are either, you know, good or bad. You know. Either like them or you don't. I get it. It's from '97. Just kind of a blind buy. Another blind buy. I think this is like weird, like electronic music. Jimmy Two Times, Return of Henry Hill. I remember this being kind of weird. Bring ass to get ass. That's one of the lyrics. Or song titles. It's on CDR, so I don't know. I'll try it later. See, you know, listen to it later. See what it entails. This is another CD I got for like 99 cents. For those 311 fans from back in the day, you might remember that there was a VHS tape that came out. It was like one of their home movie concerts or whatever. What was it called? I don't remember, but it was an EP that if you bought the VHS tape, you would get the CD for free from 1996. So it's got like exclusive tracks. Tribute, Let the Cards Fall, Gap, and Firewater. So I have that. I think those tracks are on a comp or something. But I could very well be wrong. Ted Speed is the only album. This is like a rock band from local rock band. Pretty good. It didn't come with a back or anything. It just came with this front. But it did come with this, which I'm sure they've had at their. Cause a lot of these CDs that when I got them, they were like super dusty. No one ever goes into that section. I'm like probably the only person who had bought any of these in like 20 something years. But it came with this release date, May 19th, 1998. And I think this is actually one of the members. Mark, hope everything is going okay with you. Jeff Niesel is into this. Give it a listen. I think this is... yeah. I'll have to scan this. Yeah, it's not too bad. I always like it when like albums come with notes like that. I have a couple of cassettes like that. In fact, a couple of funny notes too. There we go. You probably notice one of them is actually one of the sections in this will all be the same band, which we'll get to. Manson 6. Kind of like alt rock. I remember this being pretty good. Serotonin was a good song. I like that. Again, a CD that my friend John gave me. Very water damaged. I don't know how that happened. Do the pages even open still? What? Oh, yeah, they do. Okay. But they're pretty water damaged. I don't know. I didn't do that. I don't know how it got like that. Yeah, they have a good sound going on. They just never really caught on. And it's a real shame because there's bands like this that really should have had made more music. I think if these guys made or maybe they didn't make another album, I just don't know. Either way, yeah, Manson 6. This is a Canadian singer. What's her name? Dasha. It's Just a Number. It's alright. I certainly hadn't heard about this before I bought it. And if you look online, you can't even find it on Discogs or anything. Which is kind of a shame. It's not terrible, but I've heard better. Yeah. I love it when my legs go numb in the middle of recording. Awesome. Yeah, I figured I'm just doing the CD collection because, one, I have time, and two, I've been meaning to just finish the CD collection and just get it over with because we don't have that much more. And I want to finish it before I get any more CDs, so there would be more parts, but anyway. Texas Terry and the Stiff Ones with Eat Shit Plus One. You probably remember when I showed the original Eat Shit album, which was in the earlier part. Well, this is basically the same album, except it has a song that was added. I think it was... I want to say it was Women Should Be Wilder. Or maybe it was... Yeah, I think it was Women Should Be Wilder, actually. Yeah, Texas Terry, if you don't know, she was a punk singer, rock and roll singer in the Los Angeles area. I don't want to say she's retired, but she hasn't done much in a long time. Or a long time. And I would love to see her do more. She was kind of like seen as like the Wendy Williams of Los Angeles. Because she did kind of like stuff like Wendy Williams used to do. She actually just did an interview. Like her first interview in like 9 years. Yeah, she's still around. Me and her are actually friends on Facebook too. She's really cool. Like, she's a lot better than a lot of musicians out there now, and I really hope she makes a return one day, because I'd love to see her again. See her live. 2 Minute Sinatra, Evaporate. This was kind of like pop rock, if I remember correctly. I haven't heard the whole thing. Like, I heard a little bit. It was pretty good. I think this is their only thing they ever put out. Singer kind of looks like, if what's his name had short hair. I don't know what that guy's name, Yngwie Malmsteen or whatever his name's. It's not him, but it looks kind of like him with short hair. Yeah, another blind buy. But that was actually not bad. I'll put that up on YouTube. Pamela Suman. It's kind of like country rock. I like these like self-released kind of CDs. Because there's just something about them that's just very, you know, DIY. And I kind of like that DIY style. I'll probably put it... Whoa, it's going away. I'll probably put it up on YouTube. If it's not, I don't know. Because I remember this being interesting for what it was. It had kind of a DIY vibe to it. 80s Metal Mania. This is a compilation I got many years ago. Has a lot of 80s metal songs. It's got songs by Poison, Quiet Riot, Scorpions, Kiss, Extreme, Great White, Cinderella, Night Ranger, Tesla, Kingdom Come, Steelheart, Extreme, Y&T, Twisted Sister, and Europe. I bought this at Target. I want to say 15. Yeah, it's seen better days. It's pretty. I doubt it would even play now. I probably have to get another copy. This is back when I didn't take good care of my stuff. Hey, I have that CD. So, we used to have a CD player. Well, we had a DVD player in the car, but we used it as a stereo. And that CD was in that DVD player for a long time. It just, yeah. And we watched a lot of DVDs in it. I miss that car. Scold, this is really good. It's Tim Scold, he's at one point was he was in KMFDM. He has his own like side projects. He was in Marilyn Manson for a little while. This was his solo project he did. I think this is his first solo album. And I must say, this was pretty good. Tim Scold's one of the biggest names. Whenever you hear like industrial metal being mentioned, Tim Scold is usually 9 times out of 10 mentioned. Wow, he didn't even have long hair then. He was also in a hair metal band called Shotgun Messiah, which I have right here, which is self-titled. Also given to me by my friend John. All discs are guaranteed to play extra perfect. I don't know. I guess extra perfect. Not just perfect, but extra perfect. I also like how it looks like the parental advisory sticker. This is actually pretty hard to find, I found out. This goes for like $30, $40 online. I didn't realize how kind of sought after it was. Because they never repressed it. But it's pretty good 80s glam metal. If you like that kind of stuff. But yeah, Tim Scold was in this band. In fact, there he is right there. If you saw that picture and then looked at him and Marilyn Manson, you wouldn't even know it's the same dude. Tim. Better than Tiny Tim. There's actually a story about this CD. This is a sort of industrial metal, kind of industrial rock / alternative metal band. It was a one-man project, I believe. It's called God. And the story about this CD is that I had bought a copy of Fear Factory's Concrete, which you'll see in this video. And it actually came with another CD, and this happened to be the CD. And I emailed the seller. I was like, hey, that's God's CD that you gave to me. What is that? Is that a Fear Factory related project? I knew it probably wasn't. And he had told me that it was his friend's band that never got off anywhere. And they recorded a bunch of songs. It actually has the same EP like twice. There's no song titles because he didn't give song titles. And then his friend died, so he never got to put out the music. So he gave a copy to me for free. So I'm going to upload this all to YouTube. I don't know when this was recorded. I want to say like the late 2010s. Yeah, it just says God. It's actually really interesting, though. It's kind of in the vein of, like, sort of like Fear Factory in a way. But yeah, this will definitely go up on YouTube. But I found that kind of interesting, that whole story. I like it when I get miscellaneous random stuff like that. Cars Get Crushed, Blue and West, post-hardcore band. From 96. It's actually not too bad. I think it might be on YouTube. I don't know. I think they're also from the... Are they from the San Diego area? I think they are. Oh no, they're from Berkeley. Okay. Like how the pictures kind of look like a film strip. Or it is on a film strip, but like, yeah. Kind of weird, like indie rock. This is Chris Hobson, self-titled. This isn't his first album, by the way. He's made many stuff before this, I believe. If you like, what's the guy from Ben Folds 5? Or Ben Folds. Yeah, I think that's his name. If you like Ben Folds, you like this. Again, I don't even think this is even on YouTube. No lyrics? Come on, Chris Hobson. No, I'm kidding. They're probably online somewhere, I think. How much more do we have until we get to the big one? Okay. My Machine. This is like... Oh, Crushed. Yeah, this is new metal. Right here. This is new metal, local new metal. It's actually really good. The vocalist kind of reminds me of Chad Gray. And I really should have put this in my new metal collection video. And I don't know why I didn't. Because this easily fits with that. So if you like the vocalists that sound kind of like Chad Gray, I think you'll dig this. The guitars are pretty good too. Very groovy. I guess it also has elements of groove metal too, in some ways. So like new groove metal? I don't know. I'm just kind of talking out of my butt. Swivel, Glinda Street, experimental music. It's almost like, feels like very psychedelic at points. Is another one of those cheapo cases. I need to order more of these. I think this also, yeah, this also came from, what was it, Nuclear Blast. The idea wishes to think everyone will have it, including but not limited to. Okay. Wait, did they mention Shovel? Hold on. Okay, never mind. I thought Shovel was the band, new metal band Shovel was mentioned. I was like, why would that be in there? See, yeah, it's like sort of like, oh, it's kind of like an anonymous project, you know, trying to be different. You know, those guys are like pretentious to be like, yeah, we just made this because it's like, it's not for the mainstream, you know. It's kind of like one of those kind of like bands. The Rugrats movie soundtrack. This, I don't like this album as much as the Rugrats in Paris soundtrack, but it's pretty good too. Like, it's got songs by No Doubt, E.G. Daily, Cheryl Chase. Well, it's voice actors from Rugrats. It's got Busta Rhymes song. It's got Devo soundtrack. It just songs from the Rugrats movie.